Good morning, friends. Welcome to our social studies lesson. Today, we are working on maps and globes. Yesterday, we took a look at a globe. We know that a globe is a model of the Earth or the planet that we live on. And Earth, again, is the name of the planet that we live on. Here is a picture of a globe. The arrow is pointing at the blue part of the globe. The blue part of the globe, if you do remember, is the water. It shows all the oceans, rivers, and seas. Then, do you see that green part? That is the land. We live on the land. It's the ground underneath your feet. The globe helps us to see in our minds the shape of the earth that we live on and where all the land and water is located or found. Now, our new friend today is called a map. You may have heard or seen a map on shows like Dora the Explorer or Diego, something like that. They use maps. How is a map different from a globe? Well, a map is different from a globe. As you can see, the globe is shaped like a ball, or it is round, and a map is flat, like on a piece of paper. Again, a globe is round and a map is flat. The globe represents the whole Earth. So what's the difference? A map can give us more details of a smaller area. So it is easier to carry when you're traveling. So if you want to go on a trip, it's easier for you to pick up a map of maybe your town or your city or your state and find directions to go to that area. So first, I'm going to show you a map of my room. So this is my room. Again, we said a map can show a smaller area. And this is a map of a smaller area like my room, which is inside of my house. In my room, I have my dresser with a lamp sitting next to my bed. I can see my pillow and my covers. I have a rug. There's my doorway and my desk and chairs in my room. Or I could have a map of my whole house, and I can show you what my whole house looks like. Or I can show you a map of my town and how to get to different places. So I can show you the roads and the buildings and where they're located. Now today for our activity, we're going to make a map of our room. So you're going to pause this video and draw a map of your room. Make sure that you have the walls of your room, the doorway, the windows, and all of the items that you find or things that you can find in your room. And of course, include yourself. All right, so once you're done, you're going to pause this video. Once you're done taking a look at my room, you're going to pause this video and work on drawing your room. When you are finished, there is a map activity on Nearpod. On Nearpod, you're going to go to Nearpod and the assignment will pop up. On there, you're going to label a map. So your map will look like, let me see, my screen is not turning to the next one. Where is it? All right, so you'll have a map. I want you to label the water, label the land, and label the map itself on Nearpod. You can also use the blank page on Nearpod to do a map of your bedroom. Bye, friends. See you later.